In this video, we are going to connect our Flexmls database to ChatGPT from OpenAI using Flexmls MCP, that's Model Context Protocol Server. This is going to allow us to go into ChatGPT and ask questions, ChatGPT will then go and search the Flexmls database, our MLS listing database, and pull back answers for us. The very first thing we have to do before we can set this up inside of our AI of choice, we have to go into Flexmls and enable the MCP, the Model Context Protocol Server. So here we are in Flex. I'm going to go to my menu. I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom. Under Preferences, we have AI Settings. If you don't see AI Settings at the bottom of your Preferences menu inside the main menu, your MLS administrator your MLS administrator has not turned on the MCP server for your MLS or your association. Contact them, see if they'll get that turned on. But if it is there, like it is for my association, you'll click on AI Settings. It'll come up, say MCP server. It says disabled. You want to make sure it says enabled. You can go into MCP server settings if you want. This is just going to tell you what I'm about to show you. This is going to tell you, go to your AI client, add this URL. There's nothing in there that you have to click on or anything. That's just instructions. Once we have this, now let's head over to our AI platform that we want to use. I'm not going to show how to use the Flexmls MCP inside of OpenAI in this one. I mean, we'll do one quick example, but that will be in another video where we'll dive deeper into how to use the MCP server inside OpenAI's ChatGPT or your other favorite large language model. There will be videos on how to set up those other ones also. All right, we have ChatGPT loaded up here. You do need to be logged in, and for this particular video, I'm using the Plus account. So I have I think it's the $20 a month account from ChatGPT. I do not believe this works in ChatGPT's free account. The Claude version works in the free account, but in ChatGPT, I'm almost positive you have to be in the paid account to get this to work. What we're looking at is apps. This is a section where it allows ChatGPT to interface with other tools, other pieces of software like Photoshop, Booking.com, Expedia, Canva. You can connect to a lot of other things in here, but we're going to do a custom app because this does not come already built into ChatGPT. So we'll go down to where it has my name. I'll click on that and get the menu, and I'm going to go up to Settings. When the settings pops up, there's an option for apps. So I'm going to click on Apps. Right now, there's nothing in there. I could go explore apps, but I'm going to go into advanced settings because we have to do this through an advanced setting. Right here, it says developer mode. You have to turn this on. So if your version of ChatGPT does not have developer mode, you probably can't turn this on. You won't be able to use it in your version of ChatGPT. I also highly, highly recommend that you enable the CSP. The CSP is the Content Security Policy. This just prevents ChatGPT from doing anything with your data that it shouldn't be doing. So something we need to make sure we're doing is we're trying to keep our data safe and out of outside users' hands. So make sure you've enabled CSP. At this point, we have a button up here that says Create App. I'm going to click on Create App. And now we can create the app. The first option is for an icon, but that is optional. We saw in Claude that Claude automatically imported the Flexmls icon. I'm not going to do that right now. Maybe it'll import it for us later. I'm going to name this LAR MLS, just like I did in the Claude video. And to ask for a description, I'm just going to say connect to the LAR MLS Flexmls database. We're going to type in our connection. It's not telling us that we specifically have to type in the HTTPS like it did in the Claude AI tool, but I'm going to go ahead and type it in anyway, just so that it's a proper URL. We don't need to worry about the OAuth settings because we're going to take care of that. We're going to have to log into Flexmls, but we do have to check this box that says I understand and want to continue. It's just warning us that we're connecting to an outside tool. This could be dangerous. I wouldn't recommend you connect to an outside MCP server if you don't know what it is and you're not really sure who's developed it. If somebody sends you an email and says, hey, connect to our free MCP tool that's going to, get you 2 leads a day, please don't do that. That is a hacker trying to get into your system. But for this, we know we're connecting to FlexMLS. We know that's a proven tool and it's a safe tool. So I'm going to click the checkbox and I'm going to say create. And here we go. Sign in with LARMLS. So I will click the button. Pops up. It wants me to type in my username. And now my password. And this is allowing OpenAI to connect to that MCP server from Flex. So I've had to log in and use my credentials to log in to the Flex side. And now we're back. All right, I'm going to just close this out and I'm going to say new chat. I'm going to ask the same question I did in the Claude AI video. How many homes for sale listings are there in Lubbock, Texas? All right, and it has come back with an answer. ChatGPT is a little bit slower, but to be fair, I have mine on high mode for the intelligence model. I'm using high. I could have been using instant, and it's a much quicker answer, but I like mine on the high mode. And here it says, as of July 3rd, there are 1,309 active residential listings, and 1,248 of those are single family listings. This is one less than we had with Claude AI, but I shot that video about an hour ago. And when I tested this a minute ago on ChatGPT before I started the video and disconnected it, it also came up with the same answer, 1,310. So I'm guessing one of you out there, one of you realtors in Lubbock, Texas, just marked a house sold or possibly pending, probably pending. So congratulations to whoever that was that put a house to pending at around 5:30 p.m. on July 3rd. Happy Independence Day tomorrow to you. And that is everything. We're now set up and connected inside ChatGPT to the Flexmls MCP Model Context Protocol server. I can now ask ChatGPT questions and it can go out and find information inside FlexMLS for me.